Today we're going to discuss what time do family photos start. If you're curious about this, it's not really an easy answer considering sunset and sunrise are constantly changing throughout the year, but there are certain factors that go into the time we will begin your family photos. I always schedule sessions close to sunset or sunrise because that is when the light is best. If you take a look at the photos in my blog and throughout my website and in this slide that I am showing you here, you'll see what I mean. The light has that beautiful golden glow that you just can't get any other time of day. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Becca from Becca Jean Photography. I'm a Portland, Oregon adventure family photographer focusing on connection and carefree moments. I've been told that I am like an anti-anxiety pill in human form, and you'll feel that during your session with me. I create a fun and relaxed environment so your family photos showcase your family having a great time together. I also do a lot of traveling and am available for sessions anywhere, so just ask. Okay, so let's talk about what time you can expect to start your session. First of all, you can check what time sunrise or sunset is on any given day by checking timeanddate.com. And then now let's get into some of the common questions that you might have. So what time do they start for sunset sessions? The exact time we will start family photos for sunset depends on the location and also if you've added on a family film or not. If your location has a lot of walking needed to get to different spots, then it might be up to an hour and a half before sunset. If you've added on a family film, that will add on some time as well, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. If your location requires just a little bit of walking, we might start an hour before sunset. I will also allow for a little extra time if you have a lot of children or if you're borrowing any pieces from my client closet. Sessions are usually around an hour to an hour and a half, but I don't really put a time limit on them. We'll just see how it goes and stop when it feels right. What time do we start for sunrise family photos? Sunrise sessions will start around 15 minutes before sunrise, or if the sun is blocked by something, then we might start right at sunrise or a little after. So it really depends on the location, and I will definitely let you know the best timing for the location that you chose. What time will our family photos start if it's overcast? Your session time is very dependent upon the weather, but I'll check the forecast and let you know if we need to start earlier than planned for your sunset session or later for sunrise. If it's going to be overcast, I usually suggest starting an hour or two earlier for sunset or an hour or two later for sunrise. Cloudy skies will create beautiful, even lighting, even if we start 3 hours before sunset or something like that. But if you start midday, if you do a midday shoot when it's overcast, you're going to get dark circles under your eyes, so I still will not schedule a session in the middle of the day no matter what time or no matter what the cloud cover is like, because nobody wants that. I suggest wearing warm colors mixed with lighter neutrals on days like this to keep your photos from looking too gray and dark. I have a blog all about cloudy day sessions that will help you prepare, and I'll put the link to that in the description of this video. What time do we start when it's cloudy outside? If it's cloudy but still showing some sun or a chance of having some sun, then we'll likely keep it at the original scheduled time. Usually skies at sunset on those days are spectacular, as you are seeing in these photos here that I'm showing you. When are sunrise sessions offered? At certain times of the year, sunrise is super early or it's just too cold to start so early. Morning is colder than afternoons most of the time. So because of that, I only schedule sunrise sessions in the early to mid-fall or during wildflower season out in the Columbia River Gorge in the early spring, because the weather is typically nicer out there than in Portland. And I promise it's worth the early wake-up call, especially if your kids do better in the mornings. So I hope that this was helpful in answering some of your questions about what time family photos start. If you're still curious or have additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to chat with you to help make your photo session the photo session of your dreams. Now that you know when your family photo session will take place, it's time to book. I can't wait to work with you and capture beautiful memories of your family.